Hi, I'm Chris, and I'm here to give you UX career advice. The question this week comes from one of my followers who says, I really want to get into UX design. She's also considering Design Lab as a way to get started, and she has a background in corporate design and military marketing. But she also freelances a little bit. She lives in Germany right now, but moving to the United States and trying to understand what is the current market and how to position herself for a job in UX. So a couple things. I did the research, and a UX Academy Foundation costs $499. I think if you're looking for a kind of a foundational bootcamp, that sounds like a decent option. To be very honest with you, I think that there are a lot of free options online. The challenge becomes piecing them together. One of the things I'm actually doing right now is I'm creating a free course because there's so many options online that I'm like, you don't even need to spend $500 for that. But if you're like, Chris, I want it now, I get you. One big thing is I hope that you're not using the bootcamp for getting a job, because the bootcamp is essentially a foundation, and also the name of a bootcamp doesn't really help you get a job in the United States anymore, or ever, I don't know. But no matter what option you choose, you're still gonna have to do other things to build out your portfolio, namely real world experience. So from your background, you have a lot of really cool transferable skills and industries that you're already familiar with. Before we ask students to ever create more portfolio pieces, we usually like to take as many of your past experiences with you as possible so that you're never starting off as a total junior designer, because that is super competitive. So I would be so curious what that corporate design experience was. What kinds of problems did you solve? Can we put that experience into UX or UI or research terms? And finally, no matter if you take a bootcamp or not, you do kind of self-study, you still need to look for opportunities to build out your experiences with real life problems, because those problems have constraints. And the way that you get judged in interviews, and obviously as a designer, is how are you able to respond to those real problems, and how are you able to creatively answer for them, which also can be a drawback of doing a bootcamp. It's such a perfectly manicured experience. You have this perfect app that you're going to design with very few constraints, and everything's going to go great. And in the real world, you don't have enough time, no money, no engineering support. You have to work really hard to find users for your research. But then also the benefit is that you get real life impact, which is another thing to consider no matter what route you take, that you will also be critiqued on how well you've done your job. Did you improve the process? Did you remove friction? Did you help the customers find the business easier? So in sum, join our Discord community. There's a lot of advice there. Do take the bootcamp if you need a foundation, but honestly, even using ChatGPT to help you create that blueprint for what things to pay attention to is going to help. Or even looking on LinkedIn and looking at all the different skills that you see over and over and over in job descriptions, and constantly look for opportunities to throw yourself at a project, because you will have to build out your portfolio with or without the bootcamp. Sending you the best of luck.